getting the pad ready for the well. Finally got somebody up here to move some dirt around. We lucked out on that spot. Maybe 100 yards away. He's taking dirt from up the hill, pushing it down there, making a flat spot. So we'll also have a flat spot in the hill area. Park a couple trailers or have a place to turn around. So it's going to work out good. Getting a nice flat pad right in front of the cabin. Flat property up here is like gold. It's going to be awesome. Yeah, 2 days worth of bulldozer. We got that all cut out. Got our driveway coming up to the cabin leveled and cut down just a little. The pad down there for the well is ready. The well truck is coming. When it comes for the neighbor, they're going to do them both on the same day. So that problem is taken care of. Over here you can't quite tell, but there's a place to park at least 2 trailers, a flat area. So that's good. Where we had our little campfire area, that was flat right here, but now we got flat all the way to the end. And if you remember, I'll walk around, but we had a rock wall there. I'm gonna have to make it a lot taller, and we'll make one on this end. I'll show you when I walk around the cabin. Oh yeah, and he also took out this hump. There was a big hump right there, and it was kind of sloped towards the cabin. I was kind of concerned about that with snow melt. So now it no longer is. And for now, Jenny made a couple steps with some rocks. I think it is a little bit of a mess right here. I am going to rent the excavator at least one more time to kind of clean up stuff and do small little projects. But he did that, and widened my road up here a little bit, flattened this all out with what I did with the excavator, skid loader, back a few videos ago. Made the pad up here a little bit bigger. Can park a couple cars up here, or it's probably where I'm going to put my solar panels and my telephone pole with my solar cables on it going to the cabin. I just woke up, so can't talk so good yet, I guess. Haven't had a Pepsi. So yeah, I did all of this. Widen this a little bit. Now today when he comes back, of course, last night after he dug all this up it rained. So it's kind of muddy, but we need the rain. So this second cut here that I did with the skid loader, I did it on the last day. Basically kind of did it to drag the outhouse over there to where we wanted it. That's on previous videos. That was an adventure. He's going to dig into this bank and dig that out and make this wider. And I'm going to build a couple buildings on this bank. And then he's going to go up to this little tree, and we're going to have another cut up across this and down to the easement road. He's going to do that. And I think we're going to have one going to where I've started kind of a brush pile, cleaning up the trees. And we'll see. I'm going to ask him. The higher up you go the mountain, there's more rock and it's harder for him to dig. See if we can get just a short fourth one. I thought that might be a good area for like fruit trees and stuff like that, that we don't really have to walk up there all the time. But from down here we can look at them, and I thought that'd be kind of pretty to have a top row of fruit trees. The third level would be greenhouse, raised beds, trellises for beans, that kind of stuff. And we still haven't got 100% idea of how to get from the second cut to the third cut. He has a couple ideas. I had one. We'll see. So that's where we are today. Since we put the fascia and soffit on the back of the cabin, we weren't originally going to do that. But like everybody says, plans change. So we had to buy more foam for the edge to keep out the bugs and the weather. Alright, now this is my haunted corner. This is where I fell on the little ladder and broke my ribs. So since we did this, we bought more foam. Oh, you probably can't see it up underneath there. So Jenny, yesterday, I took out the screws, and then she put the foam in, screwed it down real good, and the next level up screwed it down even more. So nothing's getting in that way. So that's good and weather tight. I gotta make sure I don't wipe out. A little slippery. She also has been working down here while I was with the guy on the bulldozer. I don't know if you can see in here, but she's made 3 different levels in here. A big one down at the bottom, one in the middle, and then one up at top where the toolbox is. And she's working on the third. Must not have this set up right, the light's not coming on. She's working on the third section back there. There's a good idea of hers, so we can walk in. We're going to cover this with plastic, and then we can walk right in. I got shelves at home. Gonna set them along this back wall for more storage. I hear that a lot with off-grid people. They build their tiny home or their cabin, and then they got nowhere to put their stuff. We're gonna have storage. Okay, let's look at that board and bat one more time. I didn't think I'd like it, but I like it. I like it. Okay, I put up some temporary little boards to straighten up the posts. That shows you the different angles. Like this first little deck here is shorter, so it's going to have a different angled roof than the big one. And then clear at the end where the ramp is, there'll be another one, but that'll be next year. We got to dig more holes and build another little thing on the end there. And we didn't feel that that was the most important thing to get done right now. So it'll have its own little roof above that window. Okay, here's my rock wall. It's about buried. But we'll have a big old landscape looking rock with retaining wall. Yeah, there's how tall I had it. It's got to come up here. Wish us luck on that. And we'll bring it around this side. Not all the way, so we can still walk through here. And we still like to walk through here. It's probably really muddy, so I'm not going to do it. Alright. So that's what's going on here at the Ponderosa. We are getting ready to leave. We're at the bottom. As you saw, we got a lot of dirt dug up. What else, Jenny?
We got all of the board and batten around the house done.
We got the header on the front of the cabin, and I put the little boards on there to kind of give you a rough look of what the angle is of the porch, and now everything's straight and plumb, I think's the word.
We finished the outside of the outhouse.
She painted it.
We finished the tin.
Yeah, we finished the tin.
Yep.
That was a relief to me. What color is that?
It is back to school.
What did we...
At first I thought it was a school bus, but then we figured out a number 2 pencil. So you tell us what you think.
Yeah. Our outhouse now is a number 2 pencil.
We'll make it look more old.
I was trying to get like a buckskin color. We finished the fascia and soffit on the back.
Yes. I think we finished the overhang on the sides.
We finished the overhangs on the side. We may put a fascia board.
We need to put a little bit of spray foam in a couple holes.
Yep. You siliconed and caulked around the windows and the knots anywhere on the siding.
Yes. We put almost 1 layer of insulation inside of the cabin. 1.5 inch foam board.
Yes.
That was a lot of ladder work.
You gave the basement layers like an archaeology dig site.
Yes, I'm not quite done, but almost, and then we'll lay some plastic on it.
So that'll be nice to walk right in and be able to put some shelves up.
Yes. Pack some totes in.
What else? We finished the top edge up there on top so no moisture gets up and no more birds. Oops, I zoomed the wrong way. When I was here by myself, if you remember, I had that bird that was driving me crazy, but I couldn't reach the left side, so she finished that on the tall ladder.
When I was putting rigid foam in above the door, there was a nest I could kind of see. So
yeah.
Somebody started something.
Yeah, I couldn't get it all when I was up there on the ladder. I couldn't reach it all with my fingers. You got one?
We moved in more appliances.
Yes. Yeah, I kind of told them that on the inside. We put the ice box in there for the island.
Yep.
I keep zooming in and out. It's probably freaking them out. We put the ramp up now on the barrel, so you can kind of see what our whole deck will look like someday. And there will be a roof above that window.
And a rail.
And a rail. So there will be one big deck. It's just that that ramp can come down. But we put it up for now to give you guys the look and to keep bears and whatever from just walking right up. There's probably 10 other things we did that are little that I can't think of right now. Oh, I put my mirror, my new mirror, in my outhouse. It didn't break.
You and I made a box for my water.
Yep. I don't know if we ever showed him that. I can't remember. Her water jug is now on her wall. I put a little bit more wood on my wall where my mirror was. So that's complete.
We're pretty sure that one day somebody will take that outhouse apart and find a little light switch.
Yeah, I lost a light switch. It's in there somewhere. We put more foam on the back edge of the metal, so we had to unscrew all the screws on the back edge and put more foam since we added a fascia and soffit.
Just so moisture wouldn't get up in there.
So that was 2 more rows of screws.
You also made a stand for the solar panels.
Yes,
we drilled a hole to run the cables inside.
Yep, the solar panel. Now we're out back, about 30 feet behind the house. Cabin, Ponderosa. I guess the Ponderosa is the whole place.
Yeah.
Here's why. Dun, 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 dun. You know the song. I think that's it.
If we figure out more, we'll post some more.
Yep. All right, adios.